Close video. Jamie Lynn Spears is opening up about her mental health struggles and a turbulent time she endured in Hollywood when she became pregnant at 16. The 30-year-old younger sister of Britney Spears broke her silence on Wednesday about her current rift with the pop star. In a tearful interview, Jamie Lynn revealed she 100% loves her sister and denied playing a role in her conservatorship, which was dissolved in November. In part 2 of an interview that aired Wednesday, the former Zoey 101 star said there was a time she too faced isolation. At 16, Jamie Lynn became pregnant with her first child, causing photographers to follow her movements. It's something she touches on in her upcoming memoir, Things I Should Have Said, writing, "The entire Spears team was already caught up in my sister's PR difficulties and everyone around me just wanted to make the issue disappear." Jamie Lynn was sent to a remote cabin to avoid the news, the interview reveals. She had no cell phone and no contact with the outside world. It felt like you were almost suffocating. It was just like, I felt like, what was I going to do? I was a kid and maybe this is in my best interests and maybe this is what I am supposed to do because of course I don't want to be hounded by the paparazzi or tabloids or allow them to control my narrative. But it felt like I was really being alienated, Jamie Lynn said. Jamie Lynn gave birth to her and then boyfriend Casey Aldridge's first child, daughter Maddie, in 2008. She left Hollywood to raise her daughter, who would make national headlines years later, when she suffered a near-fatal ATV accident. Fortunately, Maddie survived. Jamie Lynn said her daughter's accident led her to reevaluate her life. At the time, she got help for mental health struggles, including obsessive-compulsive disorder, anxiety and depression. It really was to the point where my panic attacks were all-consuming, where I am counting and touching doorknobs 7 times. It was consuming my life to the point where it was physically taking over me. I finally spoke to a therapist. At the time I took medicine and got back to a place where I felt stable, she said. I think that when your worst fear happens you get a lot less afraid of everything else. It made me reevaluate everything and who I was as a person and where I needed to be better, she concluded. Elsewhere in the interview, Jamie Lynn discussed her love for her big sister despite the current strain on their relationship. That love is still there 100%. I love my sister. I've only ever loved and supported her and done what's right by her and she knows that, so I don't know why we're in this position right now, she said amid tears. She went on to claim that she tried to step in and help her sister amid her conservatorship struggles. If she wanted to talk to other people then I did. I set that up. I even spoke to her previous legal team and that did not end well in my favor. I did take the steps to help. But how many times can I take the steps without, she has to walk through the door, Jamie Lynn added. Britney and Jamie Lynn's strained relationship became public in the past year as the toxic singer sought to free herself from her conservatorship. In Britney's legal fight, the pop star called out her family members both in court and on social media for failing to help free her from the 13-year court order. Specifically, Britney accused her and Jamie Lynn's father, James P. Spears, of conservatorship abuse. She also claimed her family has profited off of her fortune. Britney then kicked off 2022 by purging a lot of her followers on Instagram, including her famous sister. The move marks the latest passive-aggressive move from Britney regarding both her sister and the rest of her family. Fox News' Tyler McCarthy contributed to this report.